20 days until the election and money's on the mind of voters. Your taxes could look radically different depending on who takes control of the White House. Both Donald Trump and Kamala Harris are touting their tax plans in hopes that it's enough to set them apart in a razor-thin race. NewsNation's Anna Koyman has more for us. Anna, good morning to you. Americans everywhere are hoping these campaign promises actually turn into some sort of real change come January.
You got it, Markie. Good morning to you. And both candidates are really touting themselves as the candidate for change, aren't they? Well, as we sprint toward Election Day, we've got economists and accountants and everyday families gathering around the kitchen table trying to make heads or tails of these tax plans. So where do Harris and Trump stand? Let's dive in. Go to any Trump rally and you hear the former president telling the crowd he will make America wealthy again and that Harris would keep your gas and grocery prices inflated.
Kamala Harris is known as the taxing queen. She loves taxes.
On the flip side, the vice president will tell you Trump is only out to help his billionaire friends, and she's the one to bring about an opportunity economy.
Please do check out the Wall Street Journal or Goldman Sachs or the 16 Nobel laureates or Moody's, who have all analyzed the plans and said mine will strengthen the economy, his will make it weaker.
From what Trump has laid out, he would solidify the soon expiring individual and estate tax cuts from 2017 by making them permanent. Trump says he'd exempt taxes on income from tips, overtime pay, and Social Security benefits. Trump is considering replacing some income tax with tariffs on imports. He's also considering expanding the child tax credit to $5,000. Vice President Harris has proposed expanding the child tax credit to $6,000 for kids under the age of 1. $3,600 for children ages 2 to 5, and $3,000 for older children. Harris says she's also expanded the earned income tax credit for Americans who do not claim children. Another focal point is a low-income housing tax credit for new home builders and a credit for construction associated with started homes. Now, what actually comes to fruition will largely depend on the balance of power. If Republicans get a trifecta of White House, House, and Senate, the Trump-led sweep could bring about a new round of tax reductions. If Democrats manage to take control of all three, a Harris-led sweep could instill higher taxes on corporations and wealthy families. If Congress is divided with the president, there may be gridlock in December of 2025 or a less likely bipartisan agreement. So what would the fiscal impact between 2026 and 2035 be, Markie? Well, a nonpartisan committee for a responsible federal budget says that Harris's tax plan would add some $3.5 trillion to the deficit, while former President Donald Trump's plan would add $7.5 trillion to the deficit. But a lot of variables here, a lot of what ifs, and we're just trying to get as clear of a picture as possible for you.
Yeah, I guess voters will just have to choose your own adventure come November 5th. Anna Koyman, yes, exactly. Anna Koyman, thank you so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.